Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is TallMountain here, chilling like always, and I am bringing you guys Show Me Your Guns. I believe this is the third episode for Modern Warfare 3. 9-minute commentaries, 3 gameplays, all sped up. You guys would probably be super ecstatic if you actually watch this first gameplay, because even sped up, this gameplay is so super duper slow. So you probably would appreciate it if you saw the gameplay in full. But this is Show Me Your Guns, like I said, still in the assault rifle class. This first gun is the ACR. I am using red dot sight. This gun is very, very, very similar to the ACR in Modern Warfare 2. Same about damage output. It's still known as an accuracy-based gun, not as much known for damage, although the damage output of this gun is actually quite good in this game. Much better than in Modern Warfare 2 or any previous game. As you can see, I am in free-for-all running the kill streaks 357, spy plane, UAV, predator missile, attack helicopter. I do really enjoy running the ACR. For a lot of my friends tell me that it's the first gold gun that they actually unlock, so I guess it's one of the guns in the game that when you're using it for like the first couple of levels, it's actually very, very successful. The damage output, like I said, is actually pretty decent. It's definitely not bad. Better than a lot of people, better than I expected. When you run it silenced, it does take away a lot of the damage output, but when you run it unsilenced, it's actually pretty legit. I would tell you to probably either run a red dot sight or extended mags on it, just because I feel like both of those attachments really work to your advantage. Like I said, it is an accuracy based gun, so anything that you can do to assist in the accuracy is very, very good. So red dot sight with any kind of reticle, I mean, I prefer this, the specific one that I'm using. I believe this is the target something, but like I said, I prefer this one in particular, so I would definitely recommend it if you guys are going to use it. If I remember in this game correctly, this is the first time I ever saw boosters in Modern Warfare 3. Can you imagine that people, I don't know what they're boosting for, I guess a MOAB, but it's just very interesting how, like, why would you boost for a MOAB in this game? Like, it doesn't really do anything except look cool, and then you don't really get an emblem or anything for it. So I don't know, I found it interesting. You're gonna see me go there and die and then realize that they are boosting, because I didn't realize it initially. So when I go back there, I do, get a couple free kills off them, 3 or 4 free kills, just killing boosters, which, I mean, it sucks in terms of the all around physical gameplay, but worked for me. 3 or 4 free kills, so I'll definitely 100% take it. Knifing these, not the sentry guns, what is it called? The things that explode air support. I totally just, okay, here you go, whatever. Here you go, you're gonna see that I see that they're boosting 2 or 3 guys, and I do it the cautious way. Go through the window, take out 1, 2, 3, bam, 3 easy kills. Get it. Easy UAV just from that. So that made it very successful, led to my win. So this was the ACR gameplay. Out of 10, I would give it a 7. A lot of people say that it's very good for the beginning of the game, so maybe an 8. Second gameplay coming up here is the AK-47. Very similar again to the Modern Warfare 2 version of the AK-47. Extremely powerful gun. Now the only problem with the AK-47 in this particular game is that the ADS is extremely weird. It feels very, very elongated. The ADS. So when you're using this gun, unless you're using quick draw, which I'm not using in this game, unless you play very stealthily, you probably won't win many gun-on-gun fights with it, just because of, like what I said before, the ADS is extremely slow. So it does hinder its ability to be an all-around completely a very, very good gun. Although with quick draw, I would definitely recommend it. It is very powerful. If anybody remembers from Modern Warfare 2, the AK-47 has by far the highest damage output of any gun in the game. So definitely recommend it if you guys can use quick draw on it, or even just sleight of hand. I do feel like sleight of hand does do its job, but obviously quick draw boosts the ADS even more. What attachment I would use, I don't necessarily think I'm using any attachment in this particular game, because I think I had just actually unlocked this gun, so I wasn't running anything with it. But from countless times of using it, red dot sight is pretty pointless. It's exactly like how it was in Modern Warfare 2, pretty pointless on this gun. Although I would probably run, if I was going to run it, extended mags, something along those lines. I feel like extended mags on any of the assault rifles actually helps a lot. So if you guys actually get to the point where you're so used to a gun that you have the opportunity to run extended mags, I would definitely do it, especially on this gun, because I feel like it's very, very beneficial. As you can see, on gun-on-gun fights, because I'm playing very smart, using cover to my best advantage, I'm winning pretty much every single gun-on-gun fight that I'm coming across in this game. And the only times that I pretty much die is, Modern Warfare 3 style, where you die from behind, some guy spawning behind you, something of that sort. So that does obviously make it frustrating. It's also a very heavy gun, so as little as people do run successfully in this game, you will feel like you're running a lot slower with this gun. Or that's just kind of my feeling. Did anyone else notice that in this game, without extreme conditioning, it's like your soldiers are like completely out of shape and they can only run like 3 or 4 steps without like being exhausted. I just find that weird. Like, you know, any professional soldier could at least take like 6 or 7 steps. I mean, it's a little ridiculous how much they really made extreme conditioning as, you know, as beneficial as it is in comparison to normal running in this game. I don't necessarily remember in any other game while like extreme conditioning makes such that big of a difference, like where you can run that much longer and that much faster. But that's just my personal opinion, something that I've noticed. I believe this is actually a very, very good gameplay with the AK-47. This map is a very good map for it, just because, like I said, you can use cover to your advantage, and you're not going to win many gun-on-gun fights, but if you play it smart like I am right now, you can pull a pretty successful gameplay. I believe I go 30-3 with the AK-47, dropping the Predator missile for the last kill, so that one's pretty successful. And the last gun here is the Mw3. Oh, I forgot to give it AK-47 rating for 1 out of 10. I would probably give it about an 8, just for the damage output. But like I said, quick draw is pretty much required on it. Now moving on to the Mw3. This is the M14 pretty much remake, you know, from Black Ops and stuff like that. It's a gun that I have stressed in previous commentaries that it is a gun that you cannot overlook in this game because its damage output is ridiculous. Like it's so freaking powerful. And it's very, very accurate, especially if you have red dot sight on it. It's what I run all the time on this gun. Never really run anything else, just because I feel like the accuracy, the what do you call it? The iron sights are very, very, very bad on this gun. Just like, you know, the M14, the regular M14 in the other games. So as you can see, you know, I start this game out, and you know, without fast forwarding, about 30 seconds in, I already have an attack helicopter. That's just homage to how powerful this gun actually is. It's extremely fast fire rate, and you know, if you have a good trigger finger, you can definitely you know, nail people down in maybe 1-2 bullets. Most of the time to the chest it's 2 bullets, to the head it's usually 1, maybe like 1 and like, I wouldn't say a half a bullet because you can't do that, but usually like 1 and, you know, 1 to 2 bullets anywhere in the body usually put you down. It's very good gun for TDM or kill confirmed, and not necessarily for free-for-all, but as you can see in free-for-all I do get off with it, so I don't know if that's necessarily a good example. But I find that in game types where you have to be, you know, in team-based game types, the M14, this gun in this game is obviously very beneficial because you can stand back and kind of mow people down. So I find it extremely successful for that reason. And my phone is ringing, and I don't know who it is. Okay, I don't know who it is. I'm not going to answer that. My roommate just looked at me weird. Don't do that. Okay, so M14, like I said, very successful gun, very easy to use, and it does mow people down. It's extremely fast, extremely accurate, extremely good damage wise. So definitely a gun that I would recommend if I was to give it a 1 out of 10 scale, especially where it is placed early on in the game. I would definitely give it like a 9. It's a gun that I would not overlook. One of the guns that I use the most prior to, you know, getting the Type 95, like realizing how powerful that gun was, this was the gun that I used the most prior to that. So that should just prove to you guys how homage to how good the gun actually is. Probably my next video, I'm not sure, but maybe my next video, it depends how good I get at the game, will probably be StarCraft 2. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. I'm still trying to see how I would do it. I don't really know the terminology as of yet, so I want to get better at that. But I do want to thank you guys for watching. Show me your guns. I believe this is the 3rd episode. 9-minute commentaries. Woohoo! And have a great day, everyone. Peace.